Okay, let's start off this podcast with some ASMR. You're welcome. And then Kat's got the chewing ASMR for you all today. Both sides of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Anyway,
look like garbage.
you
I
look
through my
so
phone.
cute.
What?
What?
Through my phone. What through my
Oh,
phone?
don't be throwing your phone now. Don't need to get that mad.
Oof.
Girl, telling you what. I look all done
Yeah.
up today because you gave me extra time to get ready today, so I don't look quite like a troll like I usually do.
I
So
literally
I'm sorry.
I walked in the door, just texted you that I was home,
Mm-hmm.
and gave the dogs food and sat down.
Damn. The things we do for this podcast, guys, just remember that.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't
remember.
do like makeup, nothing. Just sat down and called it a day.
Called it a day. But anyway,
Ow. Hello.
let's do the intro. Okay. Well, I know we kind of teased it last week, but I did go visit Kat up at her place this past weekend. So I wish we had this like full list of things that we did, but really didn't do a whole lot.
No, we did not.
No.
We like slept in.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm old now.
Slept.
Like I'm old and I can't handle anything. So, I got in at like what, 8 p.m. or something?
7:30.
7:30?
Well, yeah, 7:30.
Okay. Yeah, I got on 7:30 on Friday and then we just kind of chilled and got free dinner because the restaurant we picked up from, yeah, they gave Kat a free what is it? No,
Gift
free
card.
meals. Yeah, gift card. So we did that. And then Saturday, basically just slept in. And then I went to go see my grandpa and collected a few more patio tidbits. He's got like this big black bear and it's like smiling and it's super cute. I didn't show it to you because I just like kind of forgot about it. But now I also have a toucan and a frog.
Aw, so
Yes.
cute.
I know. So I'm excited for that. And then what did we do Saturday night?
We watched The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Yes, we did.
After the debacle of that.
Truly. Okay, give us your thoughts on the movie.
I honestly think it was the worst out of all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because it was like, it was sporadic. It was a lot of like jumping back and forth. And it wasn't like the normal Conjuring. And I know it was like part of like their caseloads and stuff. But and I see they were trying to take like a different point of view. But it seemed more like a thriller than a scary movie.
Gotcha. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. I normally find like horror movies quite cheesy, even though they do jump scare me a lot. But I didn't find that one cheesy. But I also had to admit to Kat, who's a huge Conjuring fan, that I don't think I've seen the first two. So
we would have had a whole like bench of just watching all of them.
We would have.
I knew that. That's probably why she didn't tell me.
I couldn't bear the thought of letting her down.
Yeah, because I think
gosh.
honestly, the first one was really good, really good. The second one, they also did a really good job. The Nun was okay. It was pretty good for a spinoff, but kind of unrelated to the story.
Yeah.
Annabelle wasn't scary at all, but at least like it kind of gave the background. And then this one, The Devil Made Me Do It, was just like
meh.
I don't know. It was just meh. I think if I had to put that in order, it would be on the bottom.
Wow. Freaking even below Annabelle's, which like didn't scare you at all.
Well, none of them has ever scared me, but
okay.
It was just like I don't know.
Yeah.
They could have done better.
They could have done better. Hot take.
That's just my opinion, and I'm sure it scared a lot of people.
I'm trying to think of any parts. No, any of the jumpy parts. Like the one where the dude is like staring into the hole in the wall. This is literally no spoilers. I guess it kind of is. And then like someone like came up behind him, and I was like prepared for it, but it still scared me. So you can jump scare me to filth.
Yeah, you did jump scare yourself because you were just
I did. Fuck. But I will always take a jump scare movie over gory ones like Saw or any of those.
I love Saw.
See, I don't like Saw. Mm-mm.
The first 3D movie actually I saw was My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that. No surprise to anyone.
Yeah, it's like Saw.
Okay.
Super gory and bloody, and it was even better in 3D.
God, I love you. God, I love that gory in 3D. I just love those arteries gushing right on my face.
Oh, yeah. Get that carotid right in the face.
Right there. Sure shot. Oh, my God.
Why not? I said something super funny today. And I didn't mean to be super funny. So, like, the phlebotomists always like to come over and, like, see what we have. Like, they're expecting, because I work in a histology department, so they expect us to see. They expect to see legs and things like that. We didn't have any legs today. Thank God. So they came in, they're like, do you have anything cool? I said, I have a uterus. Well, not my uterus. I have a uterus in a jar. And I don't know why everyone thought it was so funny. I didn't really mean it to be funny. I was like correcting myself, but everyone's like dying, like, oh, that was so good. And I'm like, I was just stating, like I was making it more specific.
I think that's funny.
Everyone was laughing, and I'm like, do you want to see it?
Do you want to see my uterus?
I'm like, I mean, I have a uterus. I mean, not my uterus, but it's a uterus in a jar.
That's so funny. That just reminds me of like the do you have a breast reduction story that you had like last week.
I know. It's so weird.
Just the nature of your job.
I know. My conversations at my jobs are weird.
But that's what keeps it light and spicy. I thought you were going to say, well, I have a vibrator because you're telling me about all the vibrators that you guys have in the morgue this weekend. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys.
Yeah.
If you ever want a free vibrator, go to your local morgue.
Yeah. Well, we got to put them somewhere.
True. I guess
people
we won't
don't want them back.
They don't want them back. I guess it was too scarring. I'm sure there's a few butt plugs in there too. I didn't even think about that, but
sex toys in general.
Yeah, sex toys in general. That's so funny. Anyway, so after we watched The Conjuring, we kept it light and breezy afterwards and watched the first episode of Death Note.
What was your overall opinion?
I liked it.
Honestly.
No, I liked it. It's very spoiler alert, I don't watch hardly any anime.
I don't think you watch any, do you?
No, I've watched, oh God, I want to say I've watched one other anime, but I don't remember what it was. It would have been a really long time ago. So I must not be a real anime person if I can't remember my first anime. But
nope.
I know. Maybe I haven't. Moving on.
Well, that's a good one to pop your cherry with.
I know. But I'm just like, oh, this is all the drama that I thought it would be. Just like the main protagonist just being a little dramatic, little smart boy, and he's going to unravel. And so I'm excited to watch it. So
it's pretty good. It's a good one to start off with.
Yeah. I will say Ryuk, is that how you pronounce his name? Okay, so Ryuk is a Shinigami? Shimigami, thank you. So the death god, for anyone who doesn't know. Ryuk scares the living shit out of me. Even after staring at his face for 25 minutes, still didn't cut, like it wouldn't diminish the effects. So, but that's okay. You can't be comfortable by everything. So
that's all right.
I was going to suggest, like, if both of us ever had the fucking time, to do a second podcast and do it like me watching Death Note, and then as like a super fan, like giving you my opinions afterwards. And then it would only be 37 episodes. It'd be like a short podcast, like one and done. But that's a lot of work.
It'd be a series.
Yeah, it'd be serious.
We get copyrighted a lot though.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put any media in it. We should probably just talk about it. But anyway.
Anywho.
I
was just curious about your opinion of it.
It was good.
I know you're not an anime person.
It was good.
And I was like, it. Well, I know you said you wanted to watch Death Note. We could try the first episode. And they're like 20 minutes.
I know. It'd be so easy to knock out. So I'm excited.
If I count, it's like 37 hours. So that's, I think like, let's see, 67. It's 67 hours.
Okay. I like it. I can do that. I can do it. Actually, that's a lot of hours. So hold on. So you can watch roughly 3 episodes in an hour. So that's like 10 hours. So like 13 hours. It'd be like 13 hours for Death Note.
Something like that, yeah.
You know what? Math. Who needs
I figured you were gonna only do like one. So that's why I was like 67.
That sounds good.
I didn't think you were gonna go on a binge, to be quite honest. That's why I was like, yeah, 67 hours. Because you're gonna like watch maybe one an hour. You'll watch one and then do something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I kind of figured that out.
I tend to binge things that are 20 minutes in like 3 or 4 episodes. That's generally what I do. So yeah, any show that's like 20 minutes, I'll watch multiple. Anyway, but that's just me.
Anywho.
And then we both broke our little vegetarian streak on Sunday by having the BTS meal. So
yep.
Okay. Tell me your opinions about the sauces, Kat.
I didn't really like them individually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're fine. I'd eat them. But I don't know if they dulled them down. But I really was hoping they were going to be really spicy because I like spicy foods. But together, I think they're the best when they're together.
I never even thought about mixing the sauces until you mentioned it. So I'm glad we tried it together because you changed the game. So
they're just really good together.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, guys, I mean, it really is just a chicken McNugget meal. But the sauces together are worth it.
Yeah, I think I just really wanted the sauces.
Yeah, definitely.
And I had like sugar too. Like I don't drink like soda with sugar. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, can I have a Coke? And I was like, oh my God, sugar!
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 Yes, please! Maroon 5 is one of the worst bands.
Yeah, Dre doesn't like Maroon 5. If you did not know that.
Oh yeah, no, there's a funny story behind that. Quick story time, quick side note. When I first started working at the lab for my grad project, the 2 undergrad workers there, like they found out somehow that I hated Maroon 5. And so one time they were working in the lab and they were blasting Maroon 5. I think it was that song. I think it was Sugar because I just didn't like that song. Still don't to this day. So I heard them blasting it, turned around, walked out, sent them a tweet and tagged them both in it and said, let me know when you fuckers are done. Because I didn't. I was like, let me know when you fuckers are done, and let me know when you fuckers are done with Maroon 5 or something. Like, it was so funny to me and to us, but no. Don't get me wrong, they have a bop every now and then, but I just hated Sugar. So I like Sugar in real life, just not Maroon 5.
Yeah, definitely different.
Yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that was our weekend.
Mochi's being weird.
Mochi wilding out.
Yep.
Oh my God. I got to see Mochi in his height, like playfulness this weekend. And it was so funny. Like he's such a little spitball.
He's so cute.
He is cute.
He's so thick too. Like he is a triple C thick.
We like him triple C thick.
And like Dre got to see his like weird like tendencies to like his absolute favorite toy is like this basket that was meant to hold his toys. So he takes it and he grabs the handle and he like whips it in like to a figure 8 motion as hard as he can. Like that is his favorite thing to do.
Just to be clear, it's a cloth basket, not a hard one. So he's not really like bruising anyone up, like whipping his head back and forth.
Yeah, he's like intense about that thing. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna have whiplash.
We all got our shit, man. We all got our shit.
Well, August 3rd, he gets neutered.
Bye balls.
So he's gonna be even thicker because they gain like a little bit of weight after they get their balls cut off. No.
Yeah, cats, it's the same thing. They'll gain weight after they get fixed.
So,
but
I thought he was dumb thick. Now he's gonna be extra dumb thick.
I am so excited. I can't wait to pick him up and be like, oh my God, you are so heavy. I don't know if my little arms can carry the weight of a mochi.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a little like a sling thing to hold him because him and Einstein don't walk well together.
Yeah, no, get a baby Bjorn.
No, I could.
Do that.
He would be completely fine with that too.
He would, because you carry him like with his legs all sprawled out anyway when you're transporting him around. So he already's like familiar with the sensation.
True. I could do that.
Or a sling. You're the
mom.
I
was thinking of like, because I might be taking him on flights here soon. And he could be like my carry-on. Yes. I was thinking about getting one of those cat bubble backpacks.
Oh, would he fit in one of those?
Yeah, he would.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine like this little pug and like a little cat bubble like, backpack.
And like, you know how he makes that like pug face that
he's like, boss up.
He does. He's a sadist. He's a sadist and he squares up if you come at him.
He's so funny. Just that little fucking dog just squaring you up, man. Like you're just doing nothing, minding your own business, and you look over and he's got his feet like perched up on the ottoman and he's just like, what, bitch? What about it? And I'm like, okay, sorry, I'll go over here. Except who's the little bitch? Because you need someone to watch you piss and shit. So
it's a power move.
Constant power moves.
Such a power move. He's like, you're gonna pick my shit up, aren't you?
Watch me be vulnerable. See, I can let it go in front of you. You don't know.
He's so funny. Dude. He is like, him and Einstein are completely different personalities.
Completely 180
like
from each other.
Like Mochi is like charismatic, he's friendly. He's like watching me as I talk about him right now. Like, keep going.
He's like, bitch, I heard my name.
But he's also like sassy and he's stubborn, really stubborn. Einstein is like chill, very like patient when it comes to certain things, but also impatient. And then I'm trying to think, like, he also is like, I don't know, mouthy. That's the best way to put it. He's mouthy.
He is a husky, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. But when you're telling him to not do something and he goes, oh, I'm like, I didn't want no back sass. I'm just telling you not to do that. And he goes, oh, and I'm like, don't make me come over there. Oh, I'm like, that's it.
Bitch, I'll woo back.
Yeah,
we'll have it.
But like, they're so different. Like Einstein will just, like right now, he's just laying at my feet. Mochi is like chewing on things and running around in his little playpen, like being crazy. So it's like night and day. Yeah.
Mochi's still a puppy though.
I know.
Just to be fair. Like he is only 7 months and Einstein's 7 years old. So like
I know.
They're a little bit on the opposite spectrums of age right now. So
they are. And like Mochi is gonna eventually like really calm down. I think by the time that Mochi's like fully calm and like content with like my schedule and stuff, like Einstein will be getting towards his like later years.
Yeah.
Because I think for like Einstein, it took him 3 years to get used to everything. And like, so I'm thinking like 3 years, and that means Einstein will be 10. So he'd be getting into his like senior years.
Yeah.
That's when I have to really like start watching his health.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch it now, but like really watch his health.
No, same. No, Ari's been having like hella skin issues lately. So
yeah, you're telling me about that.
Yeah, long story short for the listeners, I mean, like, she just basically decided, like, in 2 days worth time to just like completely lick off all of her fur at the base of her tail. And so I was kind of worried about her, like, before I left for the trip, but then like she stopped. She just stopped because she just has random like issues, and now she looks so dumb. Like, she's got a barrel body, just fat as can be, and then she's got this skinny little base of a tail, and then still has the fluff on the end of it. I'm gonna have to send you a picture because she just looks so dumb. Like, she'll like run in front of me and I'm like, where did my precious angel child model cat go? Like, you look so weird, but and
Poor
like
baby.
I know she can't help it. So I think I'm gonna take her to the vet sooner than planned, just to make sure there's nothing more underlying. She normally doesn't get her like major allergy fits until the fall. So the fact that she, licked herself so bad in early June, I'm like, that's kind of weird. So once my work schedule calms down, then I'll get her in, which I know all the pet moms and dads are like, oh my God, you're terrible. You're waiting. And I'm like, guys, I'm doing what I can here. But anyway, that's our pet talk.
Pet corner.
Thanks for coming to our pet corner. Okay. So in other news today, so a couple hours before we got on, the Senate just passed a bill that Juneteenth will become an official federal holiday. Oh, I couldn't tell what you were doing because your green screen was cutting in, and
Because my shirt's like white.
Yeah.
So it keeps like thinking it's part of the background.
That's so freaking funny. So I couldn't tell that you're like fist pumping there for a second. But anyway, Biden, as of right now, we're doing this at like 9 p.m. EST. He hasn't actually Biden hasn't officially signed it into law yet, but I would be surprised if he didn't. So us federal workers could have Monday off. I don't know. But that doesn't help me because I still have meetings scheduled. And I can't cancel my meetings just because we have a holiday. So that's a me problem. But anyway, so how do you feel about it? How do you feel about Juneteenth being a holiday?
I think it's good.
Okay, great.
I mean, like, I'm glad that they do it, but like, on like terms of like how it feels for people, like it's not in my demographic per se.
Yeah,
I think it's like more of like like if you ask somebody else. For me, like I wholeheartedly support like anything that has to make like awareness and stuff like that. But like a true opinion should go to the people it affected the most.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, for me, obviously, white person, I think from what I've seen from people of color on Twitter, it's a really good step in the right direction, but obviously nowhere near the reparations that need to be made. So I'm glad that it's getting like federally recognized.
Yeah, I support it, but I think it would be better to hear it from some like the demographic that it'll affect a lot more.
Yeah,
like coming from me, it wouldn't be as like, I don't know.
No,
it's not as like impactful.
Yeah. But you can still.
I still think it's a good idea.
Yeah. We don't need to go into like a whole culture thing, but now the next thing is just to officially rename Columbus Day to literally anything else, in my opinion. So I think what people have been celebrating it as what, like Indigenous Peoples Day, I want to say. So let's get that through too. Let's just cover all the bases. Let's do that.
That'd be nice. We're
That'd
getting
be nice.
there. We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, but you know, we're wrapping up the pod. We're gonna keep it kind of short today. But in other news, to end it on a light note, I'm finally getting my Vegas birthday shit going. Finally, after a fucking year of like not planning anything. So obviously, Kat's coming, and I'm so excited.
I can swing it. It shouldn't be too bad.
No, not too bad. Not too bad. No, we're gonna basically make it as cheap as possible to go to Vegas. So
We love that.
we
And I'm
love
not
it.
gambling or anything.
No. I think I might only schedule like one show and like one dinner for like everyone to do together. But you know, as it stands right now, there's 11 of us going.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
this is gonna be like a party.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so good. There's one other couple that I'm surprised that they haven't responded yet. So I was gonna text them and just be like, hey guys, I know you want to go to Vegas. And then there'll be like 13 of us. So it's gonna be super fun and I'm really excited.
I love it. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. For me and a few of my other friends going on the trip, it's going to be like Vegas 2.0 because like the last time we all went to Vegas together, it was like a half horrible experience. So long story short, just some of the people we went with, it just wasn't really vibing. So now we get to do it all again with like people we like, and I'm so excited for you to meet like all of my people that you haven't met
I
yet.
know. Like I'm literally gonna go on this trip and the only person I'm gonna know is Dre.
Yes.
And then I'm just gonna meet everybody. And
yes. Well,
but
like,
I'm okay. I'm okay being like the quiet one, so it's not gonna bother me at all.
well, I know my sister and Kristen really want to meet you. So,
Ooh. Disappointments, and I'm gonna disappoint them.
You won't.
Heavily disappoint.
Well, I feel like it's like if you're friends with me, then like obviously you're a good person even if you are quiet. So we'll all jive somehow. You
I'll
know,
just put the savage comments in there,
yes.
casually, just like normal.
Slip it on in there. I fucking love it. So yeah, I can't wait for our podcast like after the Vegas trip because that's gonna be wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start working out so I can. Well, I am working out, but I need to start really working out.
Yeah. No, same. Basically, once like my crazy work shit is done, I'm going on like a strict workout regimen, and I'm actually quite excited. So we'll keep each other accountable.
I love that. We'll text each other like, "Are you going to the gym, bitch?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm there.
Yeah,
what are you having for dinner? This with this many calories."
Ooh. I love it. I love plans. I love all of it.
I love it. That's what you get when you have a Virgo friend.
Yes.
And I'm just Cancer. I'm just a Cancer, just going like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's do it. Down to clown. Tell me where to be, what to wear. I'm there.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, that is me. I'm just like, what are we doing? Sure, I'll be there. Sure. That's literally how I texted into the Vegas group chat. It really is like 100%. I was like, yeah, sure, I can make it work.
Yeah, sure.
And I set a peace sign out.
I love it. I felt so bad because there was literally 13 people in that group chat. And I was just like, I feel so bad that so many people are getting annoyed with all of our texting. So we'll make a smaller one in the future. But I was like, damn. Sorry, guys.
I have my phone on silent, so it wasn't bothering me.
Okay, good.
I always have my phone on silent.
Yes. Do not notify Katie. She doesn't want to hear it.
I'll get the notifications on my phone, but like it'll be quiet, but I'll see it on my watch, and I can like judge if I want to actually read it or not. I just put dismiss usually.
God, I fucking love your selective communication. It's fucking time. I love it.
We literally like. It was this weekend, and Dre's like, "Hey, do you want your phone?" I'm like, "Why? You're the only one that texts me, and you're right here."
Yeah, I went into the bathroom for like my 7th like costume change of the day, and she left her phone in there. And I'm like, "Do you want this?" And Kat's like, "Dude, no, I don't talk to anyone." It was so funny.
I don't. I really don't. And I'm so happy with that because I'm such a like face-to-face person, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And the only person that I actually like communicate with is Dre, and then our other friend.
Yes.
So, but
listen, keep that circle tight.
I do. And if I have to branch out, I just like Dre just shows me people. Yeah. Like, hey, this is my friend, and I go, hello.
Hello. I am other friend.
I'm other friend. I'm friend of Dre that I talk with.
Yes. And I talk with, hang out with sometimes, yes.
Yes.
Have podcast, yes.
Podcast, yes.
Podcast, yes.
Do
yes,
stuff together?
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it. We love the set.
I going best friend forever. I can't. Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's wrap this up and do recommendations.
Okay.
So I actually came prepared this week, and it's not music. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So get ready, folks. We have an Instagram account coming at you today. So it is called Girls and Their Cats. Who?
Why am I not surprised?
I was literally about to say who is surprised. Anyway, it's probably the most wholesome content on the internet, unless you're just watching videos of corgis. But anyway, it's essentially women on the West Coast who share their stories about how they adopted their cats. And the best ones are like, you know, I saw this cat and he was timid and wasn't given the light of day and no love. And now I've had him for 10 years and he's my best friend. And it's just like, it's all those types of stories. Like the newest one they had, it was 4 different cats. And like one of them was like a long-haired black baby, and he has issues where he just eats everything. And so they have to be really careful, and it's really hard for him to get adopted because he would just like eat socks and toys and just had a bunch of intestinal issues. And she's like, oh yeah, no, I've had him for 8 years. He's the best. And I'm like, oh. So anyway.
That's so cute.
I know. So anyway, go follow at Girls and Their Cats on Instagram.
I love that. That's so cute.
It's the best.
Well, I'm gonna keep true to my my trend.
Please do.
So we're sticking to music, and I'm like, recently I've been like on a chill, like I don't know, because I've been really tired lately. I haven't been sleeping a lot. So the song, it's cool. It happens when you work.
True.
It's called You're Somebody Else by Flora Cash. I don't know if I recommended that before. I don't think I have. And
you have.
Have I? Because I thought I did Dancing with Ghosts. I don't think I did anything else.
I was about to say that artist sounds familiar.
Dancing with Ghosts, but that's by Sasha Salone. I don't think I did You're Somebody Else.
No, you did.
Did I? When did I do that?
In this season, and actually.
Wow, I recommend so many songs I don't even remember anymore. Holy shit on a brick. Well, I have other songs.
I was about to say, we can keep the recommendation. If you really love it that much, we'll just keep it.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
We're going to do something else. Okay. Dre says I can't do the song.
Yes,
she's listen, like, she said she didn't love me anymore. She said I had to pick something else.
I never said that. All I said was that you've recommended it before and that you could keep it.
You know what? It's the same thing. It means the same thing.
No, it's not. God damn it. As the person who does all the recommendations on her Instagram every week, yes, I was like, that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, I never knew. La, 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 la.
I will say I've been really terrible about our Instagram game lately, so I'm so sorry, guys. I've been a little busy.
Oh.
Oh.
You just pick the other song that I've been listening to a lot.
Okay.
Todo de Ti. It's like on the top hits.
Okay.
By Raúl Alejandro.
Raúl Alejandro. Is that what you said?
It's like Raúl.
Raúl.
Raúl. W in there. I'm so bad with people's names.
Same.
Even like English names. I'm like, how do you say your name?
How do you say name?
I don't want to say it wrong, but Alejandro is his last name. But let me look it up.
Alejandro.
Alejandro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, I was right. Raúl Alejandro.
Raúl.
I second guess myself.
Oh, girl, you trilingual. You know what you're doing.
Todo de Ti.
Todo de Ti. All of you. Yep. Awesome. Listen to it. Put it in your ear holes.
And I try not to recommend like top songs, but I don't know. When I first heard it, I was like, nah, it's all right. And then I kept hearing it. I'm like, okay. I liked it.
Me gusta de esta canción. Listen, if you vibe, you vibe, you know?
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Exactly. Sorry, guys. I'm
And
tired today.
Well, we're going to end this. But before you go, please follow us on Instagram at Kat&Dre if you haven't already. Also, we're on TikTok at Kat&Dre. If you are watching our awesome de-duper faces on the YouTubes, please consider subscribing. And yeah. Okay, guys, we're tired and we're going to go do other things now. So
I'm going to go eat dinner.
Yes, please go eat. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.